Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Hope your Thursday's starting out well. Appreciate everybody joins and comments live. Appreciate everybody watches later on replays or listens to the podcast, wherever you're listening. EnjoyLifeSafely.com, Spotify, Apple, doesn't matter. I appreciate all of you. If you are going to EnjoyLifeSafely.com, be sure to download the free ebooks, help you stay safe, keep your family safe. You'll also get the newsletter, more tips on staying safe, enjoying life, and being exceptional. All of that is free, just to help you and your loved ones stay safe and enjoy more of life. If you want to get the one course that's already available, you can download that, get it for less than the cost of a pizza. Help me out, help you out, help your family out. Win-win all the way around. Today, I wanted to talk about anger. And I often like to share this quote. I share it about once a year since I heard it on Walking Dead. Michonne, one of my favorite characters from that television show. Anger makes you stupid. Stupid gets you killed. There's a lot of truth into that situation and into that quote. Anger can make you stupid, and stupid will often get you hurt or killed. So there's a lot of truth there. And I want you to think about that whenever you start to get angry. That's why it's good to be able to control our emotions, especially controlling anger. However, when we're talking about self-defense, yes, getting blind, mad, and angry can detract from being able to defend yourself, but a controlled anger can maybe even help you. So what do I mean by that? Remember Rocky 3? I love the Rocky movies. Rocky 3 was a great one. Mr. T played Clubber Lang. And in the second fight, there's a line in there where Apollo Creed, who was training Rocky at that time in that third movie, says, "He's getting killed." And Paulie's like, "He's not getting killed. He's getting mad." Sometimes you can use a controlled anger to fuel your defense and be able to defend yourself and then get to safety. Sure, Rocky was in a ring, but it can work in the street too. I wrote about this in my first book, Hard-Won Wisdom, published with Paladin Press years ago. You can get the revised edition on Amazon right now. Controlled anger can aid you in defending yourself. It can't be a blind rage where you're not thinking, but you control that. I mean, you should be angry that someone is trying to hurt you. You should be angry that someone is trying to hurt your kids or your family. And you control that anger to do what you have to do to stop the threat and get you and your loved ones to safety. And that might mean hurting, severely hurting that person that's trying to hurt you. Some people say, well, I couldn't do that. Yes, you could if you have the mindset to do it. That person's trying to hurt your kids. That person's trying to hurt a loved one. Person's trying to hurt you. You should be angry that they're trying to do that and use that anger controlled to strike back, attack back, stop the threat, get to safety. So I do believe Michonne is right that anger can make you stupid and stupid can get you killed. But I do believe we can use controlled anger and that emotion to help us defend ourselves. How do you do that? It's by being able to control emotions, and that takes practice and work. And it's very difficult, much easier to say than actually do, but it can be done. Work on yourself if you have problems controlling those emotions so you can direct them and use them as fuel to do what you have to do. Make sense? Hope so. There's a lot there in that short little time. You might want to think about it. Think about your past, maybe when you've been angry. Has it taken over and you've lost control? Or have you been able to control it and fuel what you needed to do? And work on yourself to get that done. And it can help you if you ever have to defend yourself or loved ones. Want to say good morning to Thad. He's here and said good morning. Appreciate you being here, Thad. Want to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon said a Zen thing, no doubt. You can say that. You know, we're getting Zen from Rocky and Walking Dead. Michonne, great character on that show, and Rocky, one of my all-time favorite characters in the movies. But there's a lot there to think about. And remember, it's controlled anger that can help you. It's the blind rage anger where you're not thinking that could make you stupid that can harm you. There is a difference there. Thad said controlled anger equals intensity. Yes, that's a good way of putting it. It's that intensity that you need to defend yourself and keep yourself and others safe. And that anger, that controlled anger, can give you that intensity to make sure that you can do that and get you past things that you may fear or hesitate, which can be harmful when seconds count. So great. That's a good one, Thad. Appreciate you posting that and sharing that. I'm going to jump off here. Busy day ahead. I know you got a busy day ahead too, but I want you to think a little bit about this, how it applies to you, how it applies to your training, and how it would apply in a real situation. Go out, make it a terrific Thursday. We'll be back and see you tomorrow.